In the land of the blind, man, the one-eyed man is king. Every time I spit, you're standing still like mannequins. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Spit fire, flow water, who obeying they thirst.
Alright, y'all, good morning. Today is August 22nd, it's 2016. This is going to be my first live broadcast from Please Educate All Children Every Day. It's a channel designed just to allow me to utilize the different degrees that I have collected from the Ancient Egyptian Order, Science of the 120, Nations of Gods and Earths, basically, and Freemasonry, to help give a different side or point of view from someone who actually has traveled a little bit. Most of the kids nowadays just Google information, and Google doesn't have everything that we are supposed to know. Come on, we know that. But today my discussion is inspired by a great conversation I had yesterday with a daughter of a firefighter. And I think this is really great, especially with the All Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter. I think, there's a lot of matter going on. We all mattering. Everything matters. Nevertheless, though, she had a great point. And her point was her father's very brave. I had a discussion with him also, and he explained how he's been many stories in the air and burning buildings and the floor burning beneath him. And I told him, honestly, that's something that I can never see myself doing. And on top of it, having to save another person's life and sacrifice your own for a stranger, someone you may not necessarily have a connection with or know. So that's honorable profession, and it's a public service profession. So she said that requires bravery, and that definitely is very brave to be able to do something like that. And I, for one, could never see myself doing that. But think about how brave firefighters are. Like they're just as brave as a Marine. They're just as brave as a Coast Guard. They're just as brave as a Navy or a military personnel. The reason why I say that is because they're constantly under the pressure of a gunfire and risking their lives every day. Firefighters the same nature. In fact, it's a little bit more intense because fire has no discrimination. It's not attacking a particular group of people like a war would be. Fire consumes everything and everyone. It even consumes the oxygen around us. So you're not only fighting a physical fire, but you're also fighting the fact that this is almost a form of chemical warfare where it's eliminating oxygen from the air. So you're dealing with a lot as being a firefighter. So that just requires so much bravery, and it's a very honorable profession. Which brings me now into what the daughter of the firefighter said. And she said, that's bravery. And excuse my language right now. Well, I'm not even going to use some foul language, but she said, not in these terms, but that what's going on in today's world is that the police officers are not brave. They're not candid in any form. They're actually cowards. She didn't use the word cowards. She used the word starting with a P. You know what that word is. I just don't want to say it because this is supposed to be a clean channel. Nevertheless, she said that police officers are cowards, and they have a lot of fear in them. And the training that they're being given is not actually a psychological training, which is what they need to be able to fight their own fears. So as soon as they get scared, the first thing they're thinking is to defend themselves. They're not thinking to protect society or protect the members of the community that they're supposed to be patrolling and protecting and servicing. They're just thinking how to protect themselves and go home to their family, which is natural human reaction. It's your first law of humanity is the law of survival. So you're either gonna fight or flight. That's it. You're staying there and you're gonna fight for it, or you're just gonna be scared and leave. So most of these officers have left mentally. Physically, they can't move, they can't flight because it's their job to stand there and do their job. But mentally, they're gone. So their body is doing what their mind says, and now they're in fear and they want to run away, but they can't run away, so they're going to make you disappear. And then how they make you disappear is with their gun, and they feel like they're neutralizing the threat or what makes them scared. And that's really a big issue with the policing today, is that system is just filled with a bunch of people who are cowards. They're just scared to actually do their job. They're scared to actually converse with the community. They're scared to actually be a part of their community. They have fear, and all that fear is causing them to hide behind their guns and shield themselves with their guns and kill innocent people. So I'm just gonna end it there. Let you guys, figure it out, comment on it, whatever. But this is Imhotep Gaul signing off, and please educate all children every day. Peace.
In the land of the blind, man, the one-eyed man is king. Every time I spit, you're standing still like mannequins. Nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. Spit fire, flow water, who obeying they thirst.